Eastern PA Weather 30 Meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for August 8th, 2016. And for your Monday back to work, we're going to have a system that's going to be off to our south. That's because we have high pressure sitting over top of the area. We does not allow this thing to come up north at all. So it'll keep everything off to our south. Not expecting any precipitation from this today. Mostly sunny skies. Very pleasant too. The winds are going to be generally under 5 miles per hour today, coming in out of the northeast generally. But you're not really going to feel much of a wind. It's just going to be very calm, very low humidity, very pleasant outside today. So that's because in part to that high pressure sitting over top of the area. As we get into Tuesday, much of the same. The high pressure, though, is going to move off the eastern seaboard. You can see that right here. So what that does is it gets the return flow around like this. I don't think you're getting any showers and thunderstorms bay into this area here on Tuesday. I think you're going to stay dry, mostly sunny for most areas. We are going to start increasing the temperature slightly, but the humidity is going to come up a little bit. So today's really the last day. If you want a carbon copy of what yesterday was, which was absolutely fantastic, that's what your Monday is going to be like today. Very good day to play hooky, by the way. I didn't say that. Also, Tuesday is going to be increasing humidity, so we're going to have that. It'll still be a nice day, but just be a little more humid outside. And then we get into Wednesday. We're going to have a warm front that's going to move through the area. Early Tuesday night into Wednesday, we're looking at this happening. But some of the models are very, I would say, all over the place with this. It moves this front up here like this and kind of drapes it over the area. Because of that, you have the opportunity for some isolated showers and thunderstorms, maybe even widely scattered, both Wednesday and Thursday. Let me move this ahead to Thursday, and I'll show you what we're doing here. This front really doesn't move. Moves a little bit further north. Okay, you can still see that frontal boundary situated like this. This is a warm front. So that warm front, along the focus of that warm front, will be some showers and thunderstorms. And so this is not going to be an all-day thing. It's not going to be every single area, but it's going to be one of those widely scattered deals where you can just get a pop-up shower or storm just about any time, favoring the afternoon hours when you have the best heating. But I think this frontal boundary does finally move to the north and sets up shop over New York State. So by the time we get to Friday, here warm front is situated up here in this area here, and we're for the most part we're pretty clear. Okay, so we're just partly cloudy at that point. We're under a dome at this point where we're not worried about any precipitation. Now we have an area of low pressure that's up to the farther north, and you can see that right here. This is going to move along this boundary. Now there's a couple different solutions, a couple different things this can do. Okay. If it moves along the boundary, it might end up actually pulling this boundary back south and giving us a very rainy weekend if that does happen. There are some models that show that the area of low pressure actually developing out in this area right here, which then pulls the previous warm front that was up here, pulls it southward and sets it up shop somewhere over our coverage area, and that'll become the focus of more showers and thunderstorms over the weekend if that does in fact occur. However, there are some models that are saying, no, I don't think so. And this is just going to be a cold front and that's it. All right. And then the area of low pressure associated with it is sitting back here. So here's a look at later Saturday. Just some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly for our inland areas on Saturday. This is what's shown right now. And don't take this for granted here, because this is bound to change. I can almost promise you that. Here is a look at later Sunday. Area low pressure moving along that boundary more northeast, but again, favoring our western areas for any showers, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. You get into western PA, they're going to deal with a bunch of a boatload of rain. Okay, and then the system finally is modeled to come in here Sunday night or early Monday, and that's shown here. So, and that moves out. But this is a volatile situation as far as how where these boundaries set up. This is going to be an all over. I can't even tell you that this is definitely right with Wednesday and Thursday with that boundary, that for the warm front that's going to be moving to the north. If it does in fact happen that way, which does make sense though, it does make sense there will be a warm front because you have the high pressure that's sitting off the eastern seaboard and is pumping up trying to pump up a ridge here. So you do that with a warm front. While the warm front's going to be pushing northward, I'm not sure it gets hung up here so much here on Thursday. We'll have to wait and see how that happens. This is look at Wednesday. I do think we have the warm front come through Wednesday with the isolated showers and thunderstorms. But again, isolated. That moves off to the north then, I think, on Thursday. That makes a little bit more sense than what this particular model is showing, because it keeps that stall boundary right over top of our area on Thursday. I'm not sure that's entirely accurate. And we'll see what happens. When we get these stall boundaries, And so they're very hard to forecast because you never know, where it's going to install. I think best, my gut's telling me we're going to end up stalling this thing up here somewhere, which would be very good for these areas that need rain up here in New England. They need it a little bit more than we do right now, believe it or not. Areas up here in New England, but we'll see how this evolves in the next couple days in the model guidance. Right now, expect next chance of precipitation to be Wednesday, isolated with that warm front moving through late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for August 8th, 2016. Have a great Monday.